All right, you ready?
Let's go.
Hello, everybody. I'm Joy Venegas. I'm here with Christopher Henry. He's going to be in a film from Not So Sane Productions called Lady Outlaw. Hey, Chris, how you doing today?
Good, good. I'm getting a little. Now I see those bugs you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I told you they're out here.
Texas summer.
So this is another Western?
This is another Western. This will be my third Western.
Your third
I don't really
Western?
count the first one.
You were in it for a little part.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I count it, but
Are you?
this is really. I consider myself in this one.
Are you one of the Lady Outlaws?
The
No?
film is called Lady Outlaw. No, I do not. play
I thought
the
it was Lady
Outlaw.
Outlaws. I thought you were one of them,
No.
maybe.
No.
You know, even with your manly mustache that you have there. You know.
First and last time you will ever see me with this on my face.
So you're not a Lady Outlaw. What
I am
are you
not a
going to be?
Okay.
And if you can say without revealing too much of what you're not supposed to reveal, if anything.
Well, you know, he never wants us to reveal too much, but I play a character named George.
Okay.
Who is on the outlaw trail with, who ends up saddled with a couple of female outlaws, or at least one female outlaw and a gaggle of others. And the story itself is very loosely based on the real life female outlaw from way back when, named Rose Dunn.
Oh, cool.
That character made a very, very minor appearance in the last Western we did, The Oldest Posse, and it just seemed like the natural progression for Brett to kind of expand on that story just a little bit.
Yeah, he likes to have everything kind of linked together.
He loves to tie everything together when he can, and it's
Yep.
a good thing.
It's definitely a good thing. It works. It's cool to have your own, what do you call it, your own world, I guess? Or
Yeah,
what is it called?
For lack of a better term, his own multiverse.
Multiverse is the word, yeah, yeah. He's good at that.
He's very good at
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He's very good at that.
Today was actually their first day of filming. I'm not sure how it went. Hopefully it went well, because it probably didn't go that great because I wasn't there, you know? No, hopefully it went really good. And they had a good time, but they were also able to get a lot of good footage that they need.
Yeah, they're filming in some fairly historic places right now.
Yeah, they're filming where Oldest Outlaw was filmed, no, Oldest Posse was
Oldest
filmed
Posse.
out there. And what was the name of it? Mescal? Is it Mescal, Arizona?
In Arizona.
Yeah, it's a great site. Lots of cool stuff there to see. Like you said, it's hollowed ground for westerns. You
It
know.
really is.
Outlaw Joseph Wales was there. Lots of TV series was there.
Yeah, you know, that's the second film he's done out there that I haven't been able to be part of that
I
particular
know.
scene.
I only got to go out there one time, and I wanted
One
to
of
go.
these days. One of these days.
Yeah. Hopefully it'd be cool. Hopefully I'd love to be able to film somewhere. I like to have to go overseas to film somewhere overseas, because we're making a movie. That'd be so cool if we get to do something like that.
Well, I won't
Eventually,
say whether
I
I
feel
want to go or not want to go, but I go where they tell me to go.
Yeah.
So if that's where the opportunity is, that's where I'm at.
Cool. So how do you think, so far, like, how are you preparing yourself for this role besides that goofy mustache that you have there?
Well, I mean, I'm not taking this one any differently than I take any of the others. I take the script, I see who I'm working with. That, believe it or not, kind of drives the way I deliver certain lines. Because some people will have a different personality. They bring one in particular, and when you see the movie, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. This one particular actress brings a very distinct personality to just about anything she does. So I'm kind of in the back of my head playing off of that while I'd memorize the lines. It helps me to kind of envision what I would do in that scenario while I'm going through the lines as I'm reading the script. Even though once we get on set or to the location, he may want something completely different.
Yeah.
But it does help me prepare at least to memorize the lines and to prepare myself to react to what the next person's going to say.
He's good about that. Brett kind of gets you a little bit of freedom and to kind of figure out your character, and then he'll kind of reel it into what he wants. He'll direct you to where, okay,
Right.
This was cool. I don't like this so much. Do this, or I really want you to do. Sometimes he'll be specific, like say these lines exactly because they
Right.
are very important to the story. You know.
Well, and that's one of the things I like about him too is when we're rehearsing, or even during the audition, for example. The very first thing we do is you sit down with him and he says, okay, give it to me how you envision it. And he lets us do our thing. And then he'll say, okay, tweak this, tweak that, know you're way off or you're close, but try this. As you know, sometimes I mean it always helps me dial it in.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we'll give him something right off the bat that he's like, I didn't think of that, and I like it. Let's go with that.
Nice.
So I like working for somebody that at least has an open mind about what it is he's putting on film or on screen. I guess there's no film anymore, is there? What he's putting on screen.
It is on screen, and that's a debate I've had with my children. Like, it's not film, it's digital. But anyway, he lets me pick which I get to take out. You know, pretty much. Sometimes. Oh, okay.
You know,
he don't let me pick anything.
2 questions.
I always die. No, anyway.
There are 2 questions I get at work. In my real life adult job, my grown-up job.
Yeah.
The 2 questions I always get every time I say, I'm about to start a new film. Is Joey in it? Is he wearing an eye patch? The answer is usually yes, and you'll have to watch the movie to find out.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't always start out with an eye patch. I'm gonna end up with one. And I feel like that's kind of my own fault. But I'm like, I want an eye patch. So we've just been doing it every film, actually, except for the first one, Red Days. That guy had an eye patch on, that character already had an eye patch. Felt like I thought I heard a phone ring.
I think that was a truck driving by.
Hey, I heard a phone ringing and a truck driving by. My ears are bad, or they are bad, and it's tinnitus. Okay.
It's the voices.
Yeah.
They're coming to you through your cell
I can't
phone.
think of anything else really. I just really wanted to get that joke out. If you were going to be a lady outlaw, that was my. This other purpose of this was to test these microphones to see how well they do, because I'm using Rode GoPro 2 microphone things I bought off a guy, and this is like the second time I'm actually using them, and I've had them for a few months, so that's the other reason.
So we get to be the guinea pigs for his equipment.
So we're testing out my equipment and doing a small interview. And for everybody that came out to see Dog's Life, thank all you guys for coming out to support that movie.
Definitely.
Hope you enjoyed it. How did you like making Dog's Life? How did you like seeing everybody come to support, everybody that came out to support it?
Well, I tell you, making it was fun. Making it was fun. First of all, and I'll say this, and Brett knows this. Originally, when he sent the script out, and I took a read and I looked at it and I looked at the character descriptions, I didn't see anything in it for me. So, well, you know, this is, and I emailed him back and I said, you know, I don't seem to fit what you're looking for this film, so I'll pass. But thanks for keeping me in mind. And I think it was about 2 days later, he emailed me back. He said, no, I'd like you to take a look at this particular character and see what you think. So I read it, and he was able, because of the cast we had, he was able to work it out so that I fit what he was looking for. I don't think he did it for me. I think he did it based on what he was able to cast with the other group.
Yep.
So I just fit right in.
Yeah.
So that was fun. It was good to be in it. It wasn't a great big part, but it was a great part.
It's
I
a
liked
good part.
it.
It's an integral part of the film, I think.
And it was gratifying to me when we went and we saw we went to the premiere, and afterwards, how many people came up and said, "Oh man, that was, without giving anything away because it's not out yet." That was I love seeing you in that, and I was hoping for a little bit more of seeing you there. Like I said, it wasn't a great big part, but it was there. So I was really hoping do you have any idea if he's going to do anything more with you and that kind of thing. I was like, okay, these are people I didn't know. It's one thing when your friends come up to you and say it.
Right.
You kind of expect it. It's kind of
your friends aren't going to come up and tell you your baby's ugly.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh hey.
You will.
I would. I probably would.
With a laugh.
I would be like, your baby's. I wouldn't do it in the first day, but I will do it. I'm sorry.
But to hear it from people I've never met.
Yes,
that was a good thing.
That's the cool part. Like him, I'm like, how are they telling me that they really liked it? Did they really like it, or they're just telling me they like it because
you don't want to be rude?
They know me, and they don't want to be like, yeah, that was no good,
Well, and I gotta say, that was only the second time I had been to that particular theater. It was the city-based theater here in San Antonio.
It was a cool theater.
And I gotta tell you,
thank you guys for having that show for us.
It's not like one of the big theaters in town, but it is a good-sized theater. It's got all the tech that you would want out of a theater. It's got a great atmosphere, and it's a really good place to do, you know, they're all over indie premieres.
Yes.
Plus
Plus, you can get chicken on a stick with jalapeno, which I don't know any
Where
other
else are you gonna
theaters.
get that?
Yeah.
They really went out of their way and beyond what I was expecting for that particular night. So thanks to them. And if you get a chance, go out and check out their theater. It's pretty cool.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then Dog's Life will probably be on Tubi and Amazon here within the month, hopefully. So watch that.
Definitely
Thanks,
watch that.
Ocho, Stormy, Steve, Alberto, and everybody else that was in there. I don't remember Eric Clint Hansen, the screen guy. You know him. Yeah. Tons of people. Thanks to the businesses that let us film in their place.
Especially the ones that let us out last minute.
Yeah, last minute. I don't remember the name of the Mexican food place, but that stuff was good. The barbacoa there, it's been the best barbacoa I've had in a while. Because the place that's next to me is getting fatty. It's all fat every time I go. I quit buying barbacoa. The last 3 times I went, fatty. Not good. Anyway.
See, now you got to think of the name of the place, the other place, because they're going to want to know.
I'm sure it's in the credits.
It'll be in the credits. Watch Dog's Life.
Dog's Life, I should know it, but I don't remember. And there were no dogs harmed in Dog's Life.
Yeah, it's
Was
Dogs
there?
with a Z. There were no dogs.
No, oh, he was talking about having
He was talking about having a dog. We never had a dog.
Yeah. All right.
I have it on good authority that may or may not be a canine or two in the next one.
In the next Dog's Life?
No.
Or the next film?
In the next film.
Oh, I know there's something. There's something in there.
So there's something.
There's a bitch and it's this guy. No, okay. I don't know if I'll put that on her. I think it's funny. Some people
you
don't.
gotta put that on there.
Some people don't think that stuff is humorous, but he's okay with it.
I'm fine with
Yeah.
it. Laugh. If you get, look at my face. You see this? If I can take this,
All right.
I can take a joke.
I think we got enough footage. This was a fun roadside test of the microphone. Roadside interview. That's what
With
we
the
could call
Texas heat and the bugs and the cicadas and everything that goes with it.
Everything going on. Thanks, everybody. See you later.
Bye.
Adios. I'm going to try to stop you with my phone. Let's see if it works.
It ain't gonna work. It's gonna work. It worked.
Look, here we go.